South Carolina Weather Watchers. I am the host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson, and let's go ahead and talk about the weather for our Tuesday evening. Now, looking at the radar right now, as you can see, we obviously have some precipitation going on over here, mainly near the Manning and the Moncks Corner region, as well as up there inside Florence as well. We do have some isolated showers going through the Edgefield and Barnwell regions. We have a couple of strong storms down here just to the south of Barnwell and Allendale. That includes Estill, Luray, and Scotia as well. Strong winds of up to 45 to 55 mile per hour winds with penny-sized hail as well. That expires in around 13 minutes. So by the time that goes up, by the time this video goes up, it will probably be expired by now. But everyone on the live, it is still happening, and you still have a good 13 more minutes. Let's go ahead and talk about the entire United States. If we go ahead and look at the radar, we're going to zoom all the way out. You might be looking at what in the world is going on here. There's been a huge, I'm not going to say an outbreak of severe storms, but definitely a lot of severe storms down there inside of pretty much southern Iowa, Missouri, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas as well. And that will keep on moving to the east as well. We do have some rain up here inside the northeast. Obviously, the shower inside of South Carolina and Georgia. And same thing down here for Florida as well. We do have some rain as well. And so you have some severe storms going on for Minnesota and North Dakota as well. We also did have some severe storms up here in Montana. We had a 60 mile per hour wind gust up there earlier today. And some scattered rain and snow showers up there inside the Pacific Northwest. Let's go ahead and talk about our cloud cover right now. Obviously, with that system passing us, we do have that cloud cover that's coming right along with it. And, I mean, really, it's not really covering a lot of South Carolina. I mean, still like the upstate can be pretty clear right now. From Charleston all the way up to Myrtle Beach, it could be clear right now. But here's our future cloud tracker. Right now, if we go ahead and push this forward, you can see that those clouds are going to move eastward. And once they move eastward, they're going to bring some scattered cloud cover behind it. But then this is by tomorrow afternoon. The upstate will be completely clear. Same thing, mainly with most of the Midlands. Maybe a couple of clouds isolated. But the coast and the PD regions could still be seeing a good couple of clouds as well. Here we are with our current temperature, 73 in Columbia, 70 in Charleston, 71 in Savannah, 71 in Myrtle Beach, 68 in Rock Hill, 68 in Union, 64 in Greenville, 64 in Anderson, and 70 in Augusta as well. Here's our low temperatures for tonight. Low temperature 62 in Columbia, 67 in Charleston, 66 in Myrtle Beach, 67 Hilton Head Island, 57 in Greenville, Spartanburg, and Anderson, 58 up there inside of Rock Hill as well. Here is our forecasted precipitation for the next 24 hours. As you can see, we do have some precipitation that pretty much goes through most of South Carolina. For a good 1/10 of an inch should still be possible going to the upstate. But once you get down towards Orangeburg, Sumter, a good 1/2 an inch. The low country of South Carolina, around a good 1/10 to a 1/4 of an inch is possible. Same thing up there in the PD region, around a good 1/4 of an inch as well. Florence, good 1/4. Same thing with Cheraw as well. Here is our day one storm prediction center outlook. Obviously, we still have that TSTM in place. And like I said that there should have been a marginal risk of severe weather. And we do have some severe storms now. I'm not going to, say anything to the SBC about it. I'm not going to go on a rant. They are the professionals. But, I just had a little hunch feeling that some of those could, get kind of strong to severe, around gusts of up to 40 to 60 miles an hour. And look what happened. So, I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to brag that I was right. But here is tomorrow's outlook. You can see that Columbia, Charleston, Allendale, Beaufort, all the way up there towards Myrtle Beach, Florence, Sumter, all of those places are still under a day 2. Really for tomorrow morning. That's the reason why we have that TSTM. Some thunderstorms possible tomorrow morning as well. And here's our excessive rainfall outlook. As you can see, we still do have a day 5, or this was just added, I should say, a day 5 marginal risk of excessive rainfall for places like Greenville, Spartanburg, Rock Hill, Anderson, just north of Augusta and northwest of Columbia. as well. So honestly, we're gonna have to watch out for some minor flooding going into, I think, day 5. When is that? That's Saturday. So Saturday. So Saturday, if you have any plans on Saturday, they might have to be put on a quick watch real quick, because I don't know if those plans will happen or not. But let's go on ahead and talk about the future. So if we go on ahead and look at the models for the GFS, we're gonna go on ahead and turn that off. And once we push it forward, you can see that storm systems, or that's passing us now, is gonna go, and it's gonna be a nice quiet period until we get to around May the 3rd, where we're gonna start to see some of those showers and downpours appear inside South Carolina again. And then as we get through the 4th and 5th, some more rain is possible going to the 6th as well, the 7th as well. And it's just going to be pretty much a long couple of days. Some storm system, god dang, some storm system that is going into the Pacific Northwest, that's bringing like snow, rain as well, with even some rain over there in Iowa and Missouri as well. And that will even push all the way into Chicago as well. Once that pushes forward, that's going to leave through the Northeast. And once that goes, some more showers and storms may try to bring in on May the 10th. And then once that goes, I mean, we have this huge system. I mean, this is a absolutely humongous system that's going to go past South Carolina. This is a bit too far out to talk about, but still, this is definitely something to watch. I mean, look at this thing. This is May the 14th, so that's a bit too far out to talk about. But wow, that is a huge system. But let's go on ahead and hear from our audience. So, if you want to be a part of the audience, you can either, if you're on the live stream right now, you can reply right now and get your voice heard, or if you are inside of the live recording, not live recording, the recording, just in general, and you weren't able to make it, please show up 9 o'clock p.m. If you want to ask questions, give me constructive criticism, or just give me a compliment, or just ask me how my day was. It doesn't matter with me at all. But if you want to be on there, go on ahead and join up at 9 o'clock, unless I am out somewhere and I could not pretty much just make it there on time, is what I'm trying to say. But let's go on ahead and pull the chat over here, and I'm gonna go on ahead, let's show it off. So if we go on ahead and zoom our way in, so looking, it says, good evening, Joseph, standing by for our forecast with San Antonio. We'll talk about that in a second. You are doing a fantastic job and you're getting better every episode. Ed Curran with an I, better watch his back. My Nana says, good evening, Jay, you are doing a good job. Anthony says, good evening. And then my cousin said, my bad, Ed Curran with the A. And I think that's the one that I saw, and it wasn't an I, it was an A. And it still said the same thing. So I guess he came back with like some sort of like kidney thing. I don't know what the world was. I don't know what was going on there. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about San Antonio now. And then once we go ahead and show off the GFS model, I have the chat down here in the bottom right. So if anyone pops up with the chat, I should be able to see it. But here, if we're going to go ahead and move over to the 18Z, and once we go over to the composite reflectivity, we're going to go ahead and talk about the rain first instead of the temperatures today. But in terms of rain, if we go ahead and push this forward, again, some showers could potentially be possible going into tomorrow morning around 10 or so a.m. And then once you continue that through, it can even go into the evening periods as well. So could be a pretty spotty, off and on rain day going into tomorrow, and even Thursday morning as well could be a spotty day. But going into our temperature wise, we're going to move our way back. This is at 3 o'clock. Right here you can see temperatures around 75. I'm going to go ahead and move that back because I don't see anything from there. But by around like 3 o'clock, you can see that temperatures were around 75.3, or I'm sorry, 86.5. It just loaded. So we go past that. Temperature then dropped to around 71, and then as we go into May the 1st, like around the afternoon for your high temperatures, around 85. And then once we go to tomorrow night, low temperature of around 73. And then pretty much as you get into around 2 p.m. on Thursday, you get those temperatures back into like the mid 70s as well. And that's pretty much it. So in terms of like severe weather, if you go ahead and move our way through, I'm going to switch back over to the radar. So nothing for today. You are under a marginal risk of severe weather for tomorrow, even though I don't know how plausible it is for you to get a thunderstorm tomorrow, just because from what we're seeing from the models right now, it's really only showing a couple of showers. But we'll see some tomorrow, or you'll see tomorrow and see what happens. But as we keep on going, note severe weather is really expected. But if we go on ahead and switch over to excessive rainfall, we do have some excessive rainfall. That's probably going to move through there. You can see just to the north of y'all, day 2. I don't know if you live in northern San Antonio or not, but marginal risk of excessive rainfall, day 3. Here's completely out of San Antonio for day 3. Day 4, there's another marginal risk of excessive rainfall, day 4, that's Friday. And then day 5, this is Saturday. So going into, if you're on the northern side, tomorrow you can see some excessive rainfall. And even going into your Friday as well, you can see some excessive rainfall as well. Other than that, that's all that I have for that. And other than that, I don't have anything else. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, please. We're still at 85. Right now, I think there was a good 8 people inside the stream, and we have 3 likes. I mean, I don't know where the other 5 people are, but we're just gonna have to just hope that everyone shares. Hopefully everyone hits the like button as well. But that's all that I have. So everyone have a fantastic Tuesday evening. And if we don't have any more questions, if you're on the stream, I'll be here for like another 5 minutes or so. Just to see if anyone has any questions. Other than that, I'm out. So everyone have a fantastic